Hello everyone and welcome back to Ian Crofters. I'm your host, 2005 Guy Road 2. Sorry, my brain froze there for a moment. It's a little bit cold in here actually. Normally it's very hot, but for some reason today was actually quite cold. But with that said, I did do a little bit of work off the camera. We've now got a little bit further ahead in that direction, and we've got a little bit further ahead in this direction. So it's now a little bit more greener over here. The water is starting to perk up over here a bit, basically get more purified. I've had basically I've got pipe going up here and then all the way over here to another area that's making it green. One thing I didn't realise was there is a cobalt deposit right here. But it's not really cobalt that we really need at the moment, it's the sulphur ore. And luckily enough, I found one over here, but we still need to do the water filtration and everything else way over here as well. I've put a temporary base up over here to basically transfer stuff across. But when I did the transport from this iron ore over here, I was trying to get it through the mountain, but I got the initial angle wrong, so it went all the way up here and then all the way over there. So it wound up using more resources than what I initially had planned. And then, of course, there is two iron deposits right there, of course, as well. But what my plan was to have it go, basically burrow all the way through the mountain, and then make it a nice straight line so that we didn't have to keep running back and forth across the line over there. But with that said, hope that everyone enjoys the upcoming video. If you do, please leave a like. Video, live stream as well, depending on when or if you join. I'm not really planning to do many live streams at the moment. I do have a couple of videos ready to go up. Although I still need to get a couple additional videos up and running as well, some updated ones. But I will be doing a couple more live streams here and there, on and off. I'd like to keep them for the weekends, the live streams, but at the moment there might still be a couple more live streams going up in the odd days. If you don't see a video at, let's say, 6 p.m. GMT, then there will probably be a live stream at 10 o'clock GMT, so 10 p.m. GMT. So with that said, hope that everyone enjoys the video or live stream, depending on when you're watching, and hope that you like the videos and live streams to come as well. So with that said, let's get on with the game before my brain freezes completely and forgets what we're doing. Okay, so we need to build this planet analyzer to evaluate the terraformation process, apparently, and find ways to advance further. Okay, well, I think we do have the materials needed to do that. Let's see what we need for it currently. There it is. Yep, we've got everything that we need to build it, and we might as well build it over here. There we go. Planet analyzer. So apparently this is... No, where are we? This probably is where we were. So this is probably what we've done so far. And then we're heading to another whole area over here, apparently. There is apparently a radiation in that direction, and there's a cold front in that direction. But we've got an absolute tiny amount of this planet, given the atmosphere and everything. Okay. Ooh, there's a water purifier 2. Interesting. And a pump number 2. That might help later on as well. Okay, so we've got a So that's what we have to do next. Establish a research base in the hottest region, so that's going to be that one, I think. On the planet, a reinforced compartment with 5 data center units. So we need to make 5 of those. And, ooh, we should be able to get the high capacity tank soon as well, but we need to make this metal analyzer first. Okay, and then a high capacity battery, we need uranium ore. Now, when I was digging around, I did actually find some loose uranium ore, but I haven't found a nice big deposit of it yet. So we'll have to see how that goes as well later on. We've got a microscope over there, an AI chip, but that requires ruby ore. Okay, what's this one? Basin. I've found some basin salt, so we can make floor panels apparently. Later on we'll also be able to get a steamroller going and a couple of wheels. Okay. What's this one? Vehicle, so that's the one that we need for the ship. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we can build then. Okay, now we've got the material analyzer over there. Nice. We've got loose reinforced parts, and this is basically what we're going to need for the hot and cold areas. Okay, so we're going to need insulation layers, basin salt, concrete, and steel alloy. I wonder how we make the steel alloy. We'll probably have to cut down some of the trees that are currently growing all over the place. My guess, basically. Let's see, there's nothing else down there. There's roof fencing, apparently. Apparently, that one's the better storage. That one will do 18 items, that one will do 27 items. And that's basically plate and glass. Okay. Ooh, there's a monitoring screen that we can make as well. But we're going to have to make a desk. Okay. So, desk, table, desk. Can we get it all the way to the end of the wall? Why not? That's annoying. Okay. Okay, apparently it will only go there. Okay, so now we can see what we've got in the way of ores in the area. Okay, so there is another sulfur actually quite close by, but it's in the hot area. Okay. And then these ones are going to be the gold. Nice. But I still want to make a radar dish sort of thing over here. So what we'll have to do is, let's see, we've got green area growing there. So we'll have to get another green area here for going for that one. But we need the sulfur ore ASAP because it's the only thing that we can make the filters from. So we definitely need to go for that sulfur first. So that one there, or that one there. I wonder if there's a way to bring the temperature down over here so that we can do everything nice and easily without having to cook ourselves. But that's probably not going to happen. Okay. Unless that's through the upgraded bits and pieces. Okay, let's grab some food. Is there anything new in here that we can make now? No, that's everything. Okay. So there's a cobalt right there. I guess we could have it going into this one over here. And then have another one over here for parts that we can make from cobalt. Guess we'll only find out what we can make the use the cobalt for after we've actually smelted it down. We'll have to wait until nightfall before we can go over there safely. I think in the meantime we'll keep working our way in that direction. Although is it actually getting come night time? It might be. In that case we should have all the stuff on us to do both. I wonder. Is it still too hot currently? It's still too hot. Okay, we'll have to wait. Is there a way to find out what the time is? What's on here? Nope. It would be nice if we could figure out what the in-game time was. Oh, I guess we'll just have to go off in that direction. The problem is, if it does turn dark, we won't be able to get all the way back here on time. Because that's a freaking long walk. But we do need the sulfur more than anything else first anyway. So we'll work on that one first. Oh, I forgot to get the music up and running. Whoops, let's quickly do that. Open file, that one. Oops. There we go. So we've got iron coming from over there, and there's an iron deposit right over here, of course. No, two of them. Okay. And of course this is the area that doesn't currently have any, enough greenery in order to sustain an oxygen-rich environment. So we're going to have to do another one of those over here. And then have another one over there. So let's get the filters up. One, two, well, not filters, I mean the pumps. Two, that's right, three. And the number 4. One, right there. Okay, and then we want one of these. that work? Looks like it will. There we go. So that should be making enough water at the moment. We've got another filter over there. I did make a couple in advance. And that's where we can find some uranium later on. Ooh, we need some oxygen right now, so let's quickly do that. Okay. So what we could do is, like the one over there, have it slightly embedded in the mountain, so the mountain turns a bit more greener as well. So if we go and do that, and then that, and then that, and then remove this one. There we go. And we can have another one of these right here. And we can have the next one of these right here. We should have done it the other way around. Whoops. Made that mistake last time as well. Okay. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll slightly embed the pipe down here. We'll have one of those over there, and then the other one over here. We'll uncover this one a bit more. May have done that one a little too much over there. There we go. We'll have that come up here, and then that one there, that one, and oh, we're missing some plate. Okay, let's grab some more plate and some ocean while we're at it. Let's see, which one is the one with the plate? Actually, we do need to get some more of those. We can dump the rock. Was it? Is that one? Nope. Oh, I remember it's at the back. There we go. Is there anything else that we needed? More filters. I don't think we've got enough filters for... Oh no, we've already done that one. Okay. So all we need to do now is remove that one and put in one of these. And we are missing more glass. Okay. Okay, let's get this one up there first. Although, let's see, where's the entrance gone? I don't remember putting one way up there. Oh, that could be the exhaust for the other thing, right? Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. So, looking straight down, it's roughly the middle of that windmill. Oops. In that case, let's... Oops. Again. Okay. Okay, and that is the wrong one. We wanted that one. So that's pretty much being hidden by that. Actually, let's do that one first. And then we want to connect it to the other end of this pipe. Will it actually do it? I think we did. Okay. Let's see. Yep. And that water is 0. Oh yeah, that's because it's not completely connected down here yet. And that one connected to that one. We still have to connect all the way through over there. Ooh, shit. This lot should be turning even a darker shade of green very soon. There we go. Okay, so next up we need to get the vegetation up there. Okay, so it's just down the side of that one. It's about there, I think. Will do. Oop. Uh-oh. That's not very good. Okay. So that's coming up over there. Still have some plate left, so that should be enough. Get that one started. And go right there. Sweet. So that should now be getting organics and water. Okay, so fertile, we need another one of these. That's a given there, okay. So we might have to get a second A couple more of the pumps going. How much are we making? Should be alright in that case. I wonder, can I put that thing in or close to the water? Put it close to the water. Heck, I could even put it in the water apparently. Interesting. Don't really intend to have it that right there though. We might have to have it over here. Oops. Okay, it's nice and flat. Okay. And that's making it a bit more fertile again. Sweet. Nice and it's turning green. Got some grass. Now we are going to have to get some more rubber going soon if we're going to be building over there. Okay, so we need more plates, more than anything else. Let's get some more plate going. Okay, now let's fill up with oxygen. Unfortunately, we don't have enough in order to enough of these ones currently, but we might be able to make some later on by just using an assembly bench over there. Let's see, we do have a couple more splitters. This one's the one for that one going into that one. But I didn't put a splitter on this side, but we'll have to do that later on as well then. So we can go all the way over there. Might actually just do that right now actually, but we do have a little bit too much noise controls on us. Okay, so sugar. Okay, have to watch out for that hole. Maybe we can build on that hole. Okay. So that's the entrance, so we'll have that going that way around. Probably should do a splitter of 2 actually. That's a merge, that's a split. Is that too close? I think it's alright. Nice, we don't need to keep going into the building at the moment in order to get oxygen, because our oxygen tank's still full. Okay, so we want to do that one to there now. And we want that one to curve round. Oh! Guess we couldn't have it going that way. Which way are we looking? We want it going that way. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. Come up this way. And then from that way. Okay, and we are looking for this deposit over here, so we want to go a bit more that direction-ish. Okay. How many plates do we have left? Okay. Is that actually coming out of there? It is. Okay. Might be easier just doing it this way and then putting the box afterwards. So we've got the trees going all the way out to here, and this is where it's going to start dropping, yep, ocean wise. There we go, there's the supply we need. Oh, damn it, we're a little bit short on plate. Okay. Now we should have a nice long straight line this time. The only problem is, if we were to go into a hot area, it doesn't matter if we're shielded from the sun because of... uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, so even if we were shielded from the sun, being underground doesn't really save us from the sun. So we can have a nice long arse tunnel like this, completely underground, and it won't save us from the hot area. There we go, here comes the plate. We need another one of these going the other direction so we don't have to keep going against the flow of the material. Okay. Okay, and then we can also get some more glass. There we go. We don't have to go in there for washing anymore. But we do need some greens again. Let's put away one of these. Let's just grab 20 of these. So we can do that over there without too many issues. Okay. So we've got 5 filters left. Which I think is enough for another water one. So look, actually what do we need for that? 2 sensors. Okay. Water filter. Yeah, requires 4. Because that one requires 10. So we can do these 2 at least. But we can't do that one until we get more filters going. Okay. We should also be able to, yeah, we should be able to get one of those going way over there. Ah, night time. Well, too late now. Okay. Okay, so let's get the initial box in. So let's say we go for one of these big boxes for the plate. There we go. That should line up. There we go. So when that comes through, should be pretty much any minute. Well, maybe a couple of minutes. It's a very long tunnel. Let's temporarily put one of these down over here as well. I wonder, can we actually, are we going in? No, can't. That's a bit of a shame. Maybe after the fact. Unless it's just one of the other ones that we can do it with, I don't know. Let's put that one down over here just for the moment. Okay, let's have a little look. So, yeah, I think it's a case of doing it after the fact. No, maybe not. No, can't stick it in there. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, here comes the sun again. So which way, where is the sun? Which direction is it going? I think it's going that way. Okay. Could be coming that way and going that way. I'm not sure. I think we'll have to try and pinpoint it later. That definitely looks way more bluer than way over here. Okay, let's make this a little bit longer. I wonder if it's because that door was that close to it. No, definitely doesn't want to do it now. Because at one point I had it poking straight through it. Okay, so that's only 2. Then we'll have... Oh, we don't have any of those. Oh, we need iron for that. Should be some iron plates, just like with copper. Yep. Alright, and there's also another one of those. And of course, there's iron over there. Oop. Copper. And seeing that we want to build here as well, you might as well just quickly grab all the materials that are on the ground here. Okay, I'll also get one of these going so we can store some stuff. There we go. That should keep us going for a little while. Okay, so now we should be able to make one of the missing rock. Okay, so we need rock as well. That's typical. Oh, here comes the plate. There we go, that's that one. So now we should be able to make all those bits. We also want to make the... where is it? Cube. We want to make a couple of those, we need pots. Oh, what was I aiming for that? And I keep hitting the table by mistake. I think it's a hitbox issue. Okay. So we need 2 quartz. That's one. There's going to be a second one close by. Ooh. Let's move that, Liz. Need more filters. And we don't have to make the big miner just yet. Looks like there might be something hidden over there. Oh. there's something over here as well. Oh, no, maybe not. Just looked like it. Ooh, some cobalt. Unfortunately, can't quite pick it up at the moment. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. So now we should be able to... Where's it? That one, and we need rock again. Definitely a hitbox issue. There's one more lock. Okay, that should then make us a fair bit of that. There we go, they're already starting to get some greenery on it. Okay, so we need some cables. Definitely hitbox. It's so annoying that. Okay, so we need 2 cables. Maybe I should move that desk up a little bit. Let's quickly do the cables first though. Oh. Okay, so that's that one. What do we need to make those? We can't do it in here yet. Why not? So something that we make here. It's probably something to do with the osmium ore, or maybe cobalt ore. We have to have one of those. Okay, hopefully that. Okay. Oh, that shouldn't be a problem anymore. I wonder just how big that is. It definitely requires quite a lot of stuff. Quite a lot of power too. Okay, so that's making the organics. We're going to need another filter over here looking at the horrible looking water. So let's do that. Can we also make one of these? We can. Damn it. Okay. It's roughly... wanted to make it a little bit further that way, but let's just stick it here for the moment. That should give us a bit more well, of a range as to where everything is on the map. Wow, there's a huge cluster of everything right here, including gold. Now the sulfur deposit over there. some cobalt, iron. Not seeing any osmium yet. Right, definitely not seeing osmium yet. Might be over here. So I guess we'll have to go for some cobalt first and then see if that does it. But first things first, let's see, how much stuff do we have? Okay, we've got enough to make 7 more. Still not enough for the big one, and we still have to have the others. But it's a step. Osmium alloy, osmium ingot, osmium ingot, rubber belt. Well, could go over there and see what was in that cave I found a little while ago. Also grab some more plate while we're at it. Is there anything else that we're missing there? We might have to get some cement over here as well. In which case, actually we can do that close by. I'll just make another mine. All it requires is a bit more power. It doesn't require so much plate metal. Ooh, missed one over here. First full currently. Which is going to be a bit of a pain if our inventory's full. I was going to remove this one later, but it looks like we're going to have to make it a temporary dumping ground. Wrong one. Or was it that one? Okay, let's put these ones in here for the moment. Okay, and what do we have in here? We have some uranium. Now we can do the battery. Still need to find out where it we can find it naturally. Ooh, there's more diamonds here than the last couple of caves. Nice. Looks like that's it. There's only quartz left in here. Oop, missed one. Was that aiming somewhere else? Okay. Well, that's nice, and it looks like the fauna's caught up with us over here as well. Maybe it's because of the water filter over there. Who knows? Okay. If we could find a little bit more sulfur, that would be nice. Well, we do have the big sulfur right there, of course, and even just a small cluster, so we can make a couple more filters quickly. Cobalt. That looks like one. Okay, we're gonna have to go back over there in a sec. Oh, that was gold. Oh, that's another cave. Okay. Well, let's quickly get this lot done, and then we can get that one. Okay, so we've got those now. That one, and gold. Okay, fast rotor. We need graphite rods, gear assembly, and gold wiring. Oof, ouchie. Ooh, and there's also the that one, but oh, so that requires gold. That's why it didn't come up. Gold plated connector, we need copper and gold ingots. Well, good thing that we put a splitter on the copper ingots. But now we need to do the same with gold. So we'd probably be better off just pulling down a lot of gold ingots in a very long line from certain location. Okay. First things first, 2 more filters. That will give us 10. We still need another 5. At least, I think. Where have we got it now? 10. Oh, it looks like we've got it. I think it was, yeah, just that one. So we just need a couple more of these once again. We'll have at least 2 of these, possibly 2 of these, and 1 of these. And we'll have to get a lot more of these because we're going to have to start using the refinery now. Okay. So before we go up there, let's get this lot going. Okay, so that's going through there. We'll have to have a splitting again. So we'll have one of these ones. With this one, it's just the raw ore that we need. And we need some food. go. And for this one, let's put the initial box right here. We're out of plate. We've dumped it all over there. Definitely going to need some more cement very soon as well. Rock. Is there a flat rock that we can utilise? Can we just have it on the dead pile itself? I wonder. No, it has to be flat rock or something. We are going into the mountainside. No. There's one here. Is there a... Actually, there's one by the water. Is there one by the water on this side, or is just that one way over there? I think it's just that one over there. Okay. Oh, oxygen. Okay, so 3. So we want that aiming over there. Nice, that's going straight in there. That's aiming that way. That needs to go into... Hello Leona, how you doing? Let's put a glitter over here. See that once again we're going to wind up with some... Actually, second thoughts, let's put that way over there. So that should be a nice long run. How much plate do we have? We've got a fair amount of plate still on us. Okay, so that should be, yep, bringing the stone over here. And what we'll do is we'll put one container over here just for stone, so that we have it in case we need it at some point, which is probably never, but you never know. I've had a little bit of a... Ooh, that's not a great place to put that. I've had a bit of a play with it off and on. It's quite an interesting game. Takes a little while to get used to it though. Okay, let's put that one there. Okay, so that's bringing just normal stone in that way. And then I think it's that one that we need to turn it into cement again. Let's see, let's put that one. Yeah. Over there. Oh shit. Okay, so that's going in, that's going out. Okay. And another splitter, so we can plan ahead a bit. Don't know if we need to mix cement with something else, but at this point in time, I'm not 100% sure. How are we doing power-wise? We're still fine. Okay. Let's see. Box. Let's have another one of these over here. Okay. So we've got one for if we just need some stone, which is over there, and now we've got this one over here if we need some cement, which is probably quite soon actually. Let's hook that up. Okay, so we'll have to do the same over there. We need one purely for that one, so let's put one box over here. Oxygen again. That way we should be able to make some more filters very soon. Actually, we might as well just quickly grab it out of here. Okay. Okay, now to make some more of the other bits and pieces as well. But first things first, we just need a couple of filters. Oops. That should be right. Well, maybe not quite. Unless we do that, and then if it still takes it from there, yes. Okay, otherwise we're going to run out of room. Don't think we need 30 filters or 50 filters at the moment, but we'll just make what we can at the moment. Never know. So it's a shame that this way is going so slow, but later on we can just speed everything up big time. It just takes a while to get the materials initially before you can do that. Okay, 5 more to go. Oh, that's it. Well, that's weird. I thought we had enough to make the last. Oh, 3 plates. That's why. Okay, well, we should have enough for a little while now. Let's see. I guess we could also have a look at that cave over there. Nice night time. Unfortunately, we're nowhere close to where we want to be for that. Okay, so let's put the water wells down. Or let's see, did I have a filter over there? No. Let's put another water filter down, purifier down here. Just for the off chance. Okay, it's already 75%. That should make it 100. And then we'll have a couple of water pumps over here, so we can utilize this nice big space. Granted, we'll have, if we find some copper nearby, that would be really nice as well. Let's have a look. Is there any copper here? Way over there. Guess we could go up the mountain and bring it down. Well, that's that will require quite a lot of plate. Same with that one. I think that's in a hot area, isn't it? Oxygen. Actually, we could put some lights as well, of course. They require quartz. Don't have any in there at the moment. We'll have to do some mining for quartz as well. Let's see, the iron one is way over there. In that case, I'd have them all lined up, but I don't think that's going to happen this time. Come on, there we go. Okay. Let's do the iron one. We've got plate coming in from the other side, but might as well make some use out of this iron deposit. Okay, and then that goes into what we're missing, more iron plate. Let's do something about the oxygen first. Also food. Let's see, oh, that's way off. Okay, that should be... Oh, that's, that's too close now. Okay. All of perfectionism. Okay. How about that? That's better. Okay. So that... Oh, that's already automatically doing that. Sweet. Okay, once again... should we go all the way over there? Oh, looks like don't have enough room for it at the moment. We will need all those plates in a sec, but don't currently need that. And we will need some rocks eventually. Again. Okay, so that, if we have that coming out of there underground, let's say we have it pop up over here. Energy. Need a bigger battery sooner. The only problem is, can we get out without going through the planet? That's a very good question. Okay. We should have done it this way, actually. Okay. Oh, the only problem is that's in the water now. As long as it's not hurting us, I guess it's fine. Now we need circuit boards. That is difficult. And can I get up there? Ooh, that's not good. Got stuck. Okay, circuit boards. Okay, we will definitely have to get some copper off the mountain by the look of it if we're gonna run out of circuit boards. Okay. Okay, that's one. That way we basically hide it a little bit. Okay. I'll have to have it going that way a little bit more. a gigantic 3D puzzle. Okay. What do we have currently? Enough. Okay. Can we have it go straight into there? Yes. Okay. Hopefully that corner's not too tight. The only problem I can see is that it didn't clear that again. Okay. I know using the splitters at the moment to do it that way is a little bit of a waste of resources, but makes everything that little bit easier. Ooh. How much stone do we have? Don't want to accidentally fall down there. Okay, and it's all covered up again, except for over here. Which we can't. Plus, okay. Can we put it there? No, it's not letting us do it. That's a problem. There we go. Okay. Now the only problem I can see is, whoops, ocean. How are we going to get into that thing over there? Guess what we could do is have it convert to the bits that we need first, which is that one. Hopefully that's not going to be too steep. Okay. Now we can sort of box that in. How much plate do we have? Okay. Let's make those. There we go. It's a bit of a long arc on that, but it should be right. Okay, let's cover those holes a bit. How much stone do we have left? 13. Worst case scenario, we just grab some more out of the bucket. that's it, we're out of that one. Okay. So now we should get some more rods going through that lot. Unfortunately, don't have a splitter on this one, but we could always come out of the box and do it that way. Let's see, what do we need to make one of these? We've got everything currently that we need. Don't need them just yet, but might be an idea. Let's get started on them. Ugh. Okay, and then that will have to come out again and split up. I think, I'm not sure if that goes up into something else, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. So let's take this way we split it just in case. We need to set that one so that it makes these, and we'll have a box on this side for it. Probably a little bit too close to that, so we won't get the turning arc on that. Okay, that should do it. Okay, that saves us having to do it the slow way. Okay, now we can focus on getting the oxygen in this area as well. So let's see, where do we want to put that? Probably right where these machines are. Oh well, so roughly about here should do. So if we start with the other buildings first. So we need more cement and organics. Cement and organics. Good thing we made those. Organics. Let's see, I think that one required 10. Okay, that means that we should be able to do 2 of those. And that doesn't require those. Okay. So let's put them... that here should do. Got a feeling that we need to do 2 like last time. Okay, more 8. do it. 1, 2. Okay, and then we also need one of those, which requires even more cement. Bear in mind that we need to do 2 of the organics, or we just split it up like last time. If we split it up, we won't get enough, well, we won't get as many organics up as usual. So we'll just do 2 of these greenhouses. Okay, which way around is that? Of course it's that way around. Guess we can do it this way. So that goes straight up into that one. Okay, let's have that go further down below, like what we've done over there, but we'll have to make sure it doesn't go too far down. Oh, oxygen, not good. Yes, we have to make the auction. So basically we make the area fertile, then we have that big white tower basically plant all the trees, and then of course to have it plant all the trees we have to make the greenhouses. So we make the tree greenhouse, we feed the trees into this thing over here, and this thing plants them all over the place. And then that in turn makes oxygen for us. But there are certain locations on the planet that it just doesn't work because of either it's too hot, or it's radioactive, or it's too cold. Because we do have those areas on the map. So, for example, this area here is it's quite hot. This area here is the hottest. Oh, and this area over here is radioactive, and this area here is ice cold. So it's one of those things where you have to just try and get it right. So let's get some food going. We do have organics over here that we can that we're growing. So if we need more, we've got these ones to fall back on. Any space left? Yeah, I'll just get rid of these resources that are over here. Waste not, want not. Okay. Probably going to need more glass soon as well. So we want that to come up pretty much straight over there. So if we bring that down to maybe this level. Okay. Might be a little bit too close together, but then again, it would be nice if we could actually stick it underneath it. So if we do that, it's just going to do that. Okay. Come on, make the hole. Okay. And I think I'm stuck in the hole again. Yep, stuck in the hole. There we go. Okay. That's good. That pipe on there. And I'm stuck. Very good. Hopefully that's on the right one. Okay, now we're out again. Oop, oxygen. We do have oxygen bottles on us just on the off chance we get caught out as well. So yeah, made 20 of them. But try not to use them. Also, if you do get caught out and you don't have any oxygen on you, you basically wind up teleporting to the last base that you were in, and you still have all your stuff on you. But I just play it like permadeath, regardless. Okay, let's fill that hole in so we don't fall through it. Okay, guess we could have the greenhouse on this side. At least the initial one. And then we could have the one that makes rubber on this side. So we've got a greenhouse. Need 10 glass. Got 12 left. Therefore, we're going to have to make some more glass. Okay, so that can go straight that way. Oh, damn it. Okay. How much plate do we have? Should be enough to make that arc. Okay. Let's see if we do that. How big's that arc going to be? Hopefully not too big. Sweet. Okay. Water. Need to start pumping some water, otherwise that's not going to make the organics. Probably going to need more plates again. So what did we need again of those? The cement. We've got plenty of paint. Probably don't need that many. Okay, where's that pipe? Over there. Okay, so if we do it that way, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know 4 is a little bit overkill for it, but it's better to have too many than not enough, because later on we're gonna have to use some more water for other things, like the next refinery. Oxygen, oxygen. Okay, let's link them all together. Okay, so currently the demand is 210 and we're producing just shy of 300. So that's quite nice. So this should start turning green. And then once it's green, this will start producing some plants. What does it say? Oh, there we go, that's in. Nice. Okay, how are we doing power-wise? Demand is roughly 420, still producing enough power. Nice. Oop, and it's already starting to turn green. So the ground is currently 32% fertile. So the quicker that these two get going, the quicker this starts turning green. Then we don't have to keep running into the building to get some oxygen. Okay. Come on, place it. For some reason, I don't want to do it. Okay, so we need to get some more glass going next. So that's going to be this one over here. And then we'll have to get some copper from way up there, bring that down here, so we can make some circuit boards. So what we'll do is we'll have that one go there, and we are missing gears. I think it's just this one over here, isn't it? Let's just use those. Okay, we'll do that in a sec. But we need ingots. Oh, yeah, it didn't go straight to the box. That's right, we can pick it up from over there. Do have a splitter for that. But I forgot to put the box on the other end. Difficult. Okay, we'll just put one here. Which way around's that going? That should be right. It's a bit of a roundabout way to do it, but about 20. Ooh, we've got a nice big tree right there now, and oxygen's going down slowly. Soon it will start going up. Actually, why did I just grab these? Because you can make, we've already making those. Okay, over here. I think I'm falling asleep already. Oh well. We've got a couple more minutes until we have to end the stream, unfortunately. Saw blades. Again, we need the osmium or okay. Okay, so let's do that one, and we can now make the drill. Yeah, it reminds me of quite a few as well. Factorio's one. That's why we needed it. And actually, there's actually a handful of them. Definitely Factorio comes to mind. There were a handful of other ones as well. Let's temporarily turn this one off. Let's say we set it for that so it ignores it. That's what we needed over there. Planet crafters, yes, turning the non-oxygen into oxygen environment. That's what planet crafters has got to do with that as well. It just doesn't have the whole factory element to it. At least not the last time I played, unless they've added that part to it now as well. Okay, so we'll have to have that go to a splitter because we need ports on its own for other things. Oh, we need more plate. There we go. I was starting to get a couple more of these in again. I feel like I'm missing something else. I don't know what else we're missing, but I feel like we are missing something. Okay, that can be set for that one again. How many do we have in there? It's almost full. Sweet. I have a couple coming from over there, so question is where to put it. already have that one on 0. So we'll have this one here. And we'll have the furnace over here. Hopefully that can make that corner. Can, sweet. Sorry to send it into silica. We'll have to have it split again. So I think we'll have to do it that way. Okay, and now we can have the silica one, one going that way. We can have the box itself. Ideally, I'd like to have them all over there in one location. I think this location, we're just going to have it all higgledy-piggledy. I'll clean it all up later. Okay, so that's now making the silicon. Just need the copper so that we can make some more circuit boards. Which we are definitely running out of. Okay, so we'll have one end for making circuit boards, and then we'll have the other end over here making the glass. So it's a number 5. So let's have that one over here. Yeah, it probably will be like that. If they were to get around that. But there's definitely quite a lot of problems if you go down that route with Mars. You've got the problem of logistics. You've also got the problem of communications, and communications the way that we can currently do it is not good enough for it. Especially if you were to, let's say, do internet-wise, the lag is just too much. It just can't do it. Oh, what does that one require? Gold. Okay. Okay. So that's going to be for that one. I guess we could put that on top of there, just to see if we can save a little bit of space. There we go. 6. Hopefully that's not too tight. Good. Nice. Okay, now we've got the glass that we need for the next tree greenhouse. I have to think of the words at the moment. My brain is already half asleep. It's not even 3 AM yet. Okay, now we've got 20 of that again. Okay, so how are we doing water-wise? How much water does that actually require? Not so sure. Let's get one more filter going just on the off chance. Also, was there any of the other types of materials here? There's a cobalt over there. Still no osmium. That's iron. I wonder where that osmium's going to be. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be over here somewhere. Nightmare territory. Let's see. We currently have full auction over here now, so don't have to worry too much. I'm pretty sure that that area over there is hot. Let's have a little peek. Ooh, there's no more. So, ooh, what's this? Phosphorus. Okay, apparently you need it for a catalytic converter. Let's quickly grab some more. Well, now we know where to find that stuff. Let's see, inventory. Okay, we've got a fair amount of space left. Don't have to worry too much about that at the moment. I wonder where the big bulk of that stuff's going to be. It's probably going to be on top of one of the mountains. Phosphorus. It's not showing in there yet. Okay, that looks like a hot area over there. More cobalt, osmium. Yeah, that looks like a desert to me. It's a couple of floating rocks. Osmium, base and salt. Okay, it's too hot. Yep. No oxygen. Okay. Just gonna make do with one of those. Okay, so anytime that we want to go that way is when it's sundown. Well, we can see how much we've turned green over there. That's quite a lot. Okay. Well, we'll have to turn all this lot green as well, just so that we can breathe without too many issues. Hard rock. So we've got basin salts over here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff up here. More basin. More basin. Cobalt. Oop, wasn't me. I have to wonder if that's a gold. If we have put one of those in just for a moment. Green shows up on the map. Yes, it does actually. Yeah, the green areas that we've converted already. So started with a small one over here, that then grew up to about here, and then I put another one over here, so that made that large area, and then basically went all the way down here. So we just have to turn all that green next, just so that we can get the resource, etc. here. And also that's where our spaceship is, which requires a battery. If we do the batteries, then we can actually use the ship to get to all the different places as well. I'm not sure if it's going to protect us against this, but we can always try it. But something tells me we have to have something else for the spacesuits to survive that. Okay, let's see what else we can find around here. Ooh, what's this? Basin salt deposit. Okay. Iron deposit. There's got to be a phosphorus one over there, and osmium. I think that's just iron over there. Okay, we're definitely going to have to put one of those scanners over here as well, just to see what's over there. Let's see if we've got enough stuff on us to do that. Otherwise we'll have to do it the slow way. Yep, we've got just enough, well, we've got enough stuff to do it currently. We are still quite close to the one that we already put down, but might want to just stick one down anyway. Oops, I hit the wrong button. There we go. So the one we put down earlier was over here, and now we've got another one which is over there. So let's try it. Oop. That's great. Let's just put it down here then. Or actually, high temperature area. And of course there's no power. Out here we're too far away. Okay, large copper deposit, sweet. That's what we want for way over there. Okay, let's have a little look at the map. Anything interesting here? Not really. There are a couple of copper deposits. Okay, how much plate do we have on us? Not very much. We'll have to do it the slow way, or put down a temporary conversion over here just to make the plate. So if we grab that one. I'll look for space. Seven. Okay, we'll have to do it to the three-way one again. And judging by the music, it looks like we've come to the end of this live stream. So I hope that everyone has enjoyed the stream so far. If you have, please leave a like. If you haven't, please let me know why in the comments below, or in the chat. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon, and select all to get notified when the next video or live stream goes up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that everyone has enjoyed the live stream and will enjoy future videos and live streams to come. Thank you all for watching, and bye for now. Catch you later, Leona.